Hi, my name is Todd Cowden. I'm a creative professional who's done work for Microsoft, Universal Pictures, Lego, National Geographic, lots of different companies. And all that time, I've done a few things that had never been done before. I've done a few things that people said couldn't be done. So today, I'm going to share with you 3 secrets to doing impossible things. Check it out. All right, step number 1, how you approach a problem. When most people are faced with a problem or a challenge, they see it as something that's going to hold them back from doing something they want to do. And that can frustrate you. That can make you angry. That can drive you crazy, insane, until you just want to quit. But see, that's just one option. You can also see problems as a way to push yourself forward, as a way to inspire you to learn new things, work with new people, do things you've never done before. They can be amazing. And see, that's the secret. It all comes down to you. The problem doesn't have any power over you. You choose how you approach it. So next time you're faced with a problem, try this. Don't view it as a problem. View it as a puzzle. Because all puzzles have a solution. But what about big problems, really big problems, impossible problems? Most people, when they heard the word impossible, they think about something that's absolute, that's certainty, unstoppable, unmovable. But let's take a few examples for a second. Watching TV in color, watching a movie with sound, making a phone call from one country to another, flying through the air, going to the moon. All these things used to be considered impossible. Now they're an everyday occurrence, but they used to be an absolute impossible thing. And that's the trick. Nelson Mandela once said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." So secret number 2, the state of something being impossible is temporary. The third secret I learned from illusionist David Copperfield. I worked for him for several years. For those of you not familiar with David, he holds several world records, including most tickets sold by a solo artist worldwide. I mean, beating out Elvis Presley, Madonna, Michael Jackson. He also holds the record for the most tickets sold in a week on Broadway, and of course for the largest illusion ever staged. I don't know that there is a typical day in the life of David Copperfield, but I can tell you about one meeting. I went to meet with him. He invited me in the room. We said hello, and the first question he asked me was, "What's the most impossible thing you can think of?" I mean, that's how the conversation started. What's the most impossible thing you can think of? So we rattled off a number of the impossible things like flying, time travel, teleportation, and then we picked one. We spent the next 2 to 3 hours brainstorming on ways that you can do that impossible thing. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine living your life that way? Actress Audrey Hepburn, she made a very astute observation that she said nothing is impossible. She said the word itself says, "I am possible." So the secret, the third secret to doing impossible things is that you have to consider nothing to be truly impossible. So that's it, pretty simple. My 3 secrets for doing impossible things. The first of which is how you approach a problem. Do you see it as something that's going to hold you back and stop you from doing something? Or do you take it as an opportunity to grow, learn something new? Next time you see a problem, try approaching it as a puzzle and then solve it. The second secret is the fact that the state of something being impossible is temporary, not permanent. You be the one that changes that. And the third secret is to consider nothing impossible. Do those 3 things, and hopefully next time you're faced with something that is a problem, even an impossible one, I hope you make the right choices and the right decisions. I hope you choose the impossible.